Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So the UTSA Roadrunners return team didn't help matters out much there. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Got a man, it's Madden. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give on the inside. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. If you're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole, not good.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Roadrunners are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now on first down from the 28. Caught behind the line. It's Madden. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Dialing up a second down pass play. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Roadrunners will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a move. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Eagles offense will go to work for the first time. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting.
And that's a really good start for this defense. But I tell you what, they're going to have more opportunities because they're going to throw the football a lot. They're in the top 10 in passing in college football for a reason. So this defense is going to have to play great, make plays on the ball like that all game long.
Wants to throw on third. Makes the grab. He will step. Not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pocket starts to collapse. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And I don't care if I did it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 4. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down now after the sack. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Eagles in the hurry-up. Go straight ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eagle!
You knew this offense wanted to come into this one establishing the run. Guys, they didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front. This guy caps it off with a nice touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world.
They get another rough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Offense getting set for 1st down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by 7 over UAB.
He's going to pass.
He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Give to the back. Across the 20. excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. A 3rd down try for the offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Roadrunners have a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And the quarterback will be slugged down back at the 43. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And it's no good after the missed field goal, still down by 21 points. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught. And a big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have...
Trying to beat the DT. Snags it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner will be brought down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Coming after him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
The Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Buys a little time with his feet. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Pulls it in. Got a lot of running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. The give to the single back. Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It's as if these guys have been allergic to the end zone. They'll try to overcome it on third and goal. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to North Texas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on second down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the connection.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
And that pass intercepted. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Behind his tight end. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
To the tight end. Gain of 4. Second down coming up.
Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. They're trying to get to it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there.
Oh, look out! He's at the 40. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Right back to the well. An attitude run as he's dragged. 14.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On second down, just keeps firing. Starting to feel a little pressure. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll throw on third down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down. Over on downs. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He wants to throw it again. Using the quick game. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Roadrunners are on the move. Going up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On second down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Madden. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 5.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll go to the air, trying to get to him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Georgia Southern's offense will have its first possession of the game. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people up.
Roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Catch in the middle. It's Lockett. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
To the air on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop, but you can't give up. Field, it's at the 18. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, when you open it up for the passing.
Takes the easy one to the back. Touchdown, Georgia Southern! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. Here comes the offense on second down. The give from the gun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the gun. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Single back formation, and they give it to him. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's going to pass on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, going up top. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Eagles are in the hurry-up.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Florida is currently ahead on the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there. And because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's complete.
3rd down.
Down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The aerial assault continues. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Broncos will hustle to the line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, that play just took way too long to develop through the offense. He was not even blitzing, and he gets the sack. That play's not designed for the QB to hold on to the ball that long.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a 1st down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Shows him the stiff arm. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
It's another 1st down.
They think there's room to run to the right here. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone, a pickup of 5 to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Quick strike complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kick. Up at the 17.
And the Georgia Southern offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Number 11.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll start this drive with a pass. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play
Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Eagles. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer, but I'm trying to put some...
Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. And they finally haul him down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, in the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Trying to get in the end zone again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be knocked down. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, Let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Broncos line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a decent gain there.
Carries the ball. Picks up 4.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the stomping has commenced.
Number 3.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over Georgia.
Looking to move it through the air.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. It's a draw. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They go to the ground. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's got it down the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew that he had the slant throw right in behind it.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's going to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Got the quick pass. And they'll shove him out.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably
fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! And the pummeling has started.
Touchdown, Georgia.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
56, Western Michigan, 7.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Complete to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Blunt. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Broncos! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll work his way down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos are marching down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. They keep attacking through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Owens. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Field goal is good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Gonna run it. It's Lockett. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now on the counter. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On the option. Now the pitch. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that...
And the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Paul. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Pressure coming. Throws to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Owens. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Now with the red zone.
Now from inside the red zone. Puck going for it all. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That's a first down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looking for a gap. It's Lockett. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Utah Utes taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Utes will kick it off to get us underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner is stopped. So the Georgia Southern Eagles return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here he comes, and you may... Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide.
Going for a big play right off the bat. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Scrambling away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Keeps looking downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's second down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
On second down, wants to throw it. He wants to go deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on second down after the incompletion.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
Looking to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lockett. Dances away again. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The back goes in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And the Eagles get it past the sticks. First and goal for the offense. power ahead. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Utah Utes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They go right back to him. At the 35, he's open. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. And the Utes send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. It's a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it on the left. The expressway is wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. Fielded in the end zone, it's Blunt. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll throw it on first down. Makes his connection. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Coming after it. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Utes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Smashes through.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, the running back has it. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. And they'll finally catch up.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Georgia Southern in a hurry. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Going up top on 1st down. Got a man. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Utah! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is they're up by a field goal over Auburn. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. Open space at the 25. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in the elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. He'll try the left side. Touchdown, Georgia Southern! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Turns it loose. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. It's a draw. Knocked off his feet.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Lost, the defense is wide open. Touchdown, Utes! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to...
He wants to take the top off. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Touchdown, Eagles! And the route is on.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time, Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. It's caught. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, the ground game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
3rd down coming up.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. He leaves it with his back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. tosses it incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Trying to find his man on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the...
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah!
Touchdown, Utah.
The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. A 70-yard touchdown. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was hit just pass. Ground incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Wide out in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the catch. He's got enough. He's run out of bounds, but turning it up and moving the sticks for a first down. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fast motion from the offense. Off play action. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Utah has. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third down, he drops to throw. Keeps the play going. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's taking a deep shot. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. It's complete to the right. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile on.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes